In this video we're going to take a look at an antique German-made, I believe, hunting rifle. It's kind of an unusual gun. I picked it up about a month ago, and what interests me, I thought that it was a Knox conversion rifle, and they said French rifle or something. Well, it's not. The rifle is based on a scaled down German 1871 single shot bolt action gun, and the receiver, everything is smaller, lighter. It has an octagon barrel with simple sights. It goes octagon then around, sport or stock. This is a civilian made hunting gun is what this is, built on 1871 action. Like I said, you got a simple sight, got a thing for a sling, and an interesting thing about this is it has a bayonet lug, okay, which is pretty curious. It's not a conversion, okay. This gun was not converted from a military firearm, but what it does have, and we'll see if we could get in there and look at it, the only markings it has, there we go, is Gendarmerie Coburg, C-O-B-U-R-G. It's the only markings on there. So this was either a police weapon, or I'm not quite sure what it is at all. We'll take a look at the other side. It's got a fairly nice stock, the cheek rest on it. You know, all pretty simple. Simple gun. Take a look at the underside of it. It's in pretty good shape. Bore's real good, everything else. And we'll open up the bolt here and take a look. Okay, as your standard Mauser 1871 style bolt in action, the only bad thing is the extractor's missing. And that's something I'm going to have to fabricate by looking at a 71 Mauser, and it is scaled down. So I have to go and measure the inside of this receiver, the bolt, and I have to cut and scale a long extractor and get it to ride in there. But like I said, the condition is pretty much excellent. And this is your standard old-fashioned Mauser where it locks up there and you got the one position safety. Pretty neat gun. As for the caliber, because there are no markings, once again, I had to do a chamber casting, and from what I can find, we'll go over here to the reference book. There's our chamber casting. I got some measurements off of it. I believe it is a 10.25 by 69, or it's more like a 10.15 by 86. And it's an old, from the 1880s hunting cartridge. It's unusual. There are no dies for it. The groove diameter is 416. It takes like a 404 bullet, about 300 grains, I guess, or 280. There it is. 235 soft. That's a modern round. Probably a lead bullet. I could go up to about 3. I found something. But the only good news is I think this can be made fairly easily from a 40-70 case and blow it out into the chamber, then just neck size it with a 40 caliber neck sizing die. This may be the way to go, but that's another project. I'm working on several others. So we'll take another look at it. Very interesting little gun. I mean, it's light, nimble, it balances well. They were called, I believe the terminology is a stalking rifle. I'd like to get this out and shoot it, because it is a neat old gun. and hopefully it ain't going to be too much of a pain to get it back together and get the ammo made for it. I know it's going to be custom bullet mold time, but that's no biggie. Alright, well that's something else I'm working on, and another project in the works here. Now I'm going to go on to my other pressing projects that I got to do here today out in the garage.